Hi there, this is Cecchin with Meridian Commercial. I specialize in investments here in the North Bay, commercial real estate as well as multifamily. I am standing outside of a flex warehouse building that we've just listed for lease, the front section of the building. And I wanted to give you a little rundown about this building. First things first, the location. We're in East San Rafael on Francisco Boulevard, fronting the interstate right behind me. And this building has a ton of visibility. In fact, I put my sign up there, you can see it. Also my other for lease sign over here. I wanted to show you this because you don't see this that often. So again, it's flex building. The ownership cares about the appearance of the building. It's got nice landscaping out front. We even have a water fountain over here just to show off kind of some of the potential for the prospective tenants. So from the frontage where you have high visibility, we go back towards the back of the building where we have roll-up doors and where the tenants are mostly in the trades. These spaces are great. They have really low vacancy and there's high demand for this kind of tenancy. Now, one of the pluses of owning this type of building is that there's a lot of flexibility. Now, with the 22 roll-up doors, all these units can be combined. Each one has its own restroom, and most of the tenants will be small contractors, plumbers, people who just need warehouse space. Each space is about 1,000 square feet. And then it can be combined with the space next door, so you could have a 2,000 feet, or even with the building, with the units on the opposite side of the building. And I am standing in the parking lot. So there are 44 parking spots here. So that's about 2 per 1,000, which is fairly good for an industrial building this size. Now, one of the fun things of being a commercial real estate agent is that you always have a ton of keys. So you got to stay organized so you can get in the units when you're showing them. So I'm going to go back to my car and find the proper key to this door. Now, luckily, I am very organized and I have a method, and I found the key. So here we go. Let's go inside. This building is about 40 years old. Now we're in one of the warehouse bays, and you can see here that the roll-up door is here. And this space could be split into 2 separate bays. And the front, we're going to walk toward the front, which is the warehouse, the retail section of the building. This at one point was a window manufacturer that leased this space. So they have beautiful doors and windows throughout. They have a bunch of offices here. They've got all the bathrooms, kind of amenities and such. And then this is the showroom, pretty cool. The tenant had built up this kind of display for windows in the space. And this is the front of the space. So, we are targeting a contractor or, a business that works in home renovation design for this space. I think it would work out really well. We have a ton of traffic here in the front, great visibility. We got the freeway right there, 580 across the street. One other thing I wanted to mention is that the zoning in this area is light industrial office. Zoning isn't really known to keep up with the times. As we know, office there's not a lot of demand for that. But light industrial, there is. And as far as retail flex, that is allowed along this corridor, although the tenants do need to apply for a conditional use permit with the city of San Rafael.